sure you guys grab a plate. Make sure you guys have an empty stomach. Make sure you guys grab a plate because we've been eating, bro, this whole year. If you have been in Marcana, bro, this year, this has been one heck of a year, man. This weekend we got massive news. Like I was already a massive fan of promos like these DLC prize cards like this Pegasus right here. Beautiful foiling. And bro, we're about to get this foiling on Be Prepared, on Gaston, on Syndrome. We're about to have a Syndrome card with this DLC foiling all over it, bro. Like, what are we doing right now, bro? Right now is the time to really lock in and to be hungry and to really be ready to be, bro. I've been buying stuff and that's gonna keep happening. It's not gonna slow down. And even if you're not buying stuff, if you're just watching, just coming through here, welcome through here. I am having a giveaway right now. We are giving away, well, not right now in this second, but when should I do the giveaway? What's today? Today's Saturday. I'll announce it on Monday. On Monday, I will be announcing the giveaway winner for a whole new world and this Stitch promo. All you have to do is hit up my Shimmering Skies video, leave a comment, and hit up the Lotto Luminary video that we did over there and leave a comment. And I will be picking a random comment from each video, and you will have a chance to win that. And we also have. We also have at the end of this month, we do have a Logan's Pokeship giveaway. You will be able to get a free acrylic crate. I can't even speak. Oh my goodness! You'll get a free guard, a free acrylic case for your slab. It'll look just like this. Like you see this stitch right here. See this stitch right here? It's gonna look just like that right there. Get that acrylic, get that guard for completely free, and you also do get an epic for free from me to you at the end of this month. So make sure you guys stick around for that because we do have that going on as well. And we do have a members only giveaway going on at the end of the month. I am giving away, what is it this month? It is the Elsa Epic from Fabled. Where is that? The heck? I should have it right here, but I don't have it right now. I don't know what I did with it, but yeah, we do have the Elsa Epic from Fable. But forget all the announcements, man. We got all the announcements out of the way. Now, if you guys have any comments, let me know. What's good, Xavier? What's good, man? If you guys have any comments, let me know. I'll answer them right away. So, right now, with what we just saw Into the Ink Dark, this villain theme going on. I think right now is a really good time to start looking at singles that have villain characters if you are a fan of them. I personally already have a nice little amount of villain cards I have right here to the side that I do want to talk about that I still think are at pretty solid prices to pick them up. Like some of these villain cards are at pretty good deals right now. Some of these are promo, some of these are enchanted, but let's just start with something simple. Like I think you can still go and find something like this queen promo, this glimmer foil queen. This is like a $5 promo. Like you can probably go online, TG Player, and get a couple of these. This is from the first chapter collection box. This collection box is already like a five. I mean, that collection box of the first chapter for Costco is already looking like $100 for the box. So if the box is $100 and this is $5, and it's a glimmer, and it's the queen, I think this is a nice pickup for sure. What's up, Lacana Cheese? I appreciate you coming through. Lady Tremaine Enchanted from Whispers. Major film, Cinderella, for sure. That's a fact. And in the set with Iconic, that probably won't be open as much. Not for sure, because a lot of stuff that's being open right now is definitely like Attack of the Vine, Wilds Unknown. Not really a whole lot of Winter Spell or Whispers, especially Fable. There's no Fable being open. I believe there's Lady Tremaine also in set 2, Rise of the Floodborn. So yeah, I mean, a Cinderella villain, I think that's a nice pickup. The Enchanted and Whispers is definitely a lot nicer. I mean, you got like the fabled texturing, the gold lettering, the gold. I think the Whispers and Chances overall. Like speaking of Whispers and Chanted, bro, this one's going crazy right now. The malicious mean scary, but it's because it's pretty good in the game. Like this card is actually very nice in the game. It has nice playability and utility in the meta. So I picked up a copy of this last month for like $70, and now it's like, bro, I think last time I checked on TG Player, there was one copy listed. I'm sure there's more now, but yeah, that card got gobbled up on TCG Player for sure. So if you guys are looking for enchantments, for sure, Whispers in the Well definitely has, and Winter Spell for sure definitely has the enchantments, and they're at solid prices too. Like I'm pretty sure you can still go find stuff like Baloo. It's still like the $80 enchanted. So there's some good stuff out there. The Goofy and Whispers in the Well, it's like $100. What's up, Scary? I love Whispers in the Well. I had great luck, pulled 4 enchantments. Which ones did you pull? Because there's some good enchantments in Whispers. So let me know which ones you pulled. 4 enchantments. There you go. That's very nice. So I think, looking at villain cards, you do have the Queen, Glimmer Foil. It's like $5. Go and pick a couple copies of those. I think the Epic is pretty nice too from Fable, like the Queen Epic. There's like 2 epics and they're both like $6-7 a piece. I think those are pretty nice. But let's see, we got a couple more questions from, let's see, at Drago368. I saw someone on Team Rocket Joey's point out that the Peter Pan Attack of the Divine Enchanted is 220, which is undervalued. No, it's just a beautiful card. That's a solid price point. I think we could see it go down a little bit more, maybe like in the 180 range, possibly, maybe 160, give or take. I think out of all the enchanters, that's definitely an enchanter that is going to hold some value because it is a playable enchanted. It is in Amethyst Ruby, which is seeing some play right now. So for sure, like I feel like Mike Wazowski, the Celine Boo, but especially ones like what's like the most playable enchanted alternate art and attack of divine. I think those are like the big 3 right there, right? So any enchanted like that is gonna have utility, is definitely gonna carry on and have some value. But something like, the Madrigal family, that's not a big IP or really a meta relevant card. Even like Scar, like you see like a lot of the cards that have no utility in the game, they're kind of taken in price. Like even like Pocahontas, like $100. Merit is like $100. Like a lot of those enchantments in Attack of Divine that are $100 are getting around that price point, or even cheaper than $100. Those are the enchantments that don't really have playability in the game, right? So if you're looking at Mike Wazowski, Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, you're probably gonna see at least $150 for that enchanted. You're probably gonna see maybe even $200 for that enchanted. Unless the enchanted is that collectible and that popular, like Winnie the Pooh or Buzz and Woody, you're definitely gonna see some value. So, like you said, that's a good example. Peter Pan. I mean, I really like, even if you go to other sets, there's some other good Peter Pan cards like that are just collectible. Like you can go to Into the Inklings and find a Peter Pan and Captain Hook for pretty good prices still to this day. Like I think GameStop had like the Captain Hook PSA 10 for like under $200, something crazy. I think it was like 180 for a PSA 10 Captain Hook on GameStop. So you can find some good deals for sure out there on the older sets. I mean, even right here, if we keep talking about like some villain chase cards, like if you're getting ready for Into the Ink Dark and this villain, because bro, next year 2027. I mean, we've seen the prize cards. We've seen the Hades gold cards. We've seen the Syndrome, the Gaston, the Ursula, the Be Prepared. We're getting in this villain. I should have made a thumbnail, like a villain thumbnail, low key. But, bro, Maleficent, we just got the serialized Maleficent card. I get that, right? Out of 23, D100 is still $10. I got a couple of those. I mean, that's a nice card to pick up, bro. This Scar is still like a $40 set champ promo. A $40 set champ promo. Bro, if you guys like Scar, if you guys like villains, uh definitely start looking at these. The Shimmering Skies, the set champ promo. Those are nice. Very, very nice. Jafar. Like I think Jafar has some of the most underpriced. If we're talking villains, bro, villains specifically, Jafar Enchanted and his set champ promo, they're really cheap. Like, you can get this right here for like 20, 30 bucks. You can get his Enchanteds for, I'm pretty sure they're all under 100 bucks. If you like Jafar, you can go get Into the Inklings for like 50 bucks. I'm pretty sure Into the Inklings Jafar is like 50 bucks. Set 7 is like 80 bucks. I believe that's the only enchantments he has. Does he have another one? I can't think off the top of my head, but his enchantments are very affordable in my opinion. So you can pick up some Jafar, and if you want to pick up, look at that, man. You get Jafar and Finders Keepers, bro. The best part about this, look at that thing says draw 3 cards at the bottom. That is fire. Lorcan and Cheese Captain Hook has a couple. They are both affordable. Yeah, they have the Rainer Jafar Captain Hook as well. Very nice. Ranger Jafar Captain Hook. Speaking of Ranger Jafar Mother Gothel, very affordable. It's like under 100 bucks right now, around 100 bucks, less than 100 bucks. You could probably pick up one of these for like around that price tag, honestly. Maybe even less than 100 bucks for a villain kit, bro. This is a cheap one too. $40. Namari right here. Princess villain. I mean, I think overall, I mean, you can go to any set. You can find some nice villains at some nice prices. This Tamatoa right here is like 130, less than 150. I really like this one. And you can still go to Winterspell, and Winterspell has the Tamatoa that's still around the same price as well. I think Tamatoa and Winterspell is like 100 bucks. Very good price. So overall, like the villains in Lorcana, they're there. They're definitely here. They definitely have really good deals on the villains, and I talked about this on the last stream. The Dragonfire, very good price. Ursula, very good price. So the villains, they're definitely here. I definitely think now is the time to be looking at those cards, especially when they're still that cheap, still extremely cheap. So if you guys have any specific topics or anything you want me to cover, let me know. I'll definitely talk about them 100%. I see a lot of interesting stuff going on with the meta, like for example, let's just talk about this card real quick since I have it. This card right here, Let It Go. This card is seeing a lot of volume in purchases. A lot of people are buying this card up right now. I kind of noticed that a lot of the cards that are just getting a lot of the value are just overall the cards for the game, right? Like, we know the Eleanor. We know, for example, also, what's another good one that just really blew up? I know Eleanor blew up. The Queen blew up. The Queen was really Scary. What's your name on Duels Inc? Off the top of my head, I don't know. Let me know on Discord. I seen you in my Discord. Definitely, I'll message you on Discord. My Duels Inc. I definitely want to play on Duels Inc. for sure some more, cause I need to play for sure. Pocahontas. Oh, thank you, Lorcana Cheese. I appreciate it. That's the one right there, man. Pocahontas was literally like a two, maybe even cheaper than $2. Very cheap, and now it's 40 bucks. I was literally sitting there and like, man, should I pick up a playset for $20 each copy? And I was looking at the total. I was like, man, $80 for Pocahontas. I was like, I can't do it, man. I can't pay $80 for. Yeah, I probably should, bro. $20 a piece. I think it was even cheaper than that. I think I was looking at $15 a piece for Pocahontas, and now it's $40 a piece. That is insane. That's insane. Um, Honestly, if you guys have that card, you could probably sell it, bro. Honestly, just sell it and run. Like, honestly, it's to a point where that card is so expensive. I wouldn't even blame people if they wanted to sell their playset and just play a different deck. Honestly, at that point, because you can literally sell that playset and go buy an enchanted. You can maybe even get a PSA 10. Like, there's some PSA 10 promos that you can buy for the price of that Pocahontas playset. So I bought it for $2 at release event for Winterspell to play it in a deck to have a playset at the time. No one was playing it. Now it's extremely playable. Man, congratulations for paying $2 for that, man. That's a fight. That's like the same feeling people were getting when they were picking up Eleanor for 30 cents. Man. I think just having like that's kind of one thing I've been noticing is like having like knowledge about the game is like you can really like pick up cards. Like for me, for example, like I've been buying some playable cards, but now I buy like an extra play set just because I like the card, and I think it could be playable. If it doesn't work, it doesn't. I don't do it for every single card. Like for example, I'll do it for the Lilo and Stitch, from Attack of the Vine, the brand new one. I think I have it right here, bro. That card is really good, and it's a super rare. I think that super rare has potential for sure for an Amber Steel card. Let me see. I think you guys know what I'm talking about, but I'll pull it out anyway. Let me see. Oh, we already know what happened to this card. The Cood. Bro, the Cood went crazy. Oh, this is actually my deck. Look at my deck real quick. Hold on, look at that. It's like an Amber. I still need to finish it. I'm still working on it. But yeah, we do have the Cood, Maylin Lee. I think Maylin Lee is really good. Gaston, really good, obviously. Stitch, this Ariel blew up crazy. I got 2 foil versions. Got the Epic Stitch, Nani, Gaston, Maylin Lee Epic. So this Lilo and Stitch right here for a super rare, that's like a $2 card right now, and it's very good in my opinion. I don't know. I think in general, buying just Amber and Emerald playable cards right now is probably the move, honestly. Bro, I got a steal on these the other day. I picked up the foil version of these because they're basically the same. Somebody was selling the foil version of He Hurled a Thunderbolt for like the same price as like the regular version. I don't know why, but yeah, that's just stuff I've been buying, honestly. Just cards that I like to buy for the decks that I'm making, for real. Like another pickup the other day, I bought these Mulan. Just nothing crazy. Mulan epics. I think they're playable for the removal of items because, running into a deck like this, bro. Running into a deck like the boost deck. Running into the boost deck, yeah, I'm not trying to deal with Webby's Diary. Get him out of here with Mulan. So, I don't know. Those kind of things I've been picking up. What's up, K? I don't want to mess up your name. K. Wow, I can't read. I'm sorry. K. Rara. Kirara. I'm sorry if I messed that up. Do you think epics will ever go up in value, like ever above 100? I think the best example that you'll have right now is like what's going on with the epics and Fable, because you see Fable's epics. A lot of the most expensive ones are like $30. I think in general that's kind of like been like the most that these epics have been consistently selling for. I think some have reached $40 and $45, like some from Whispers. Like I seen eBay sales like the Minnie Mouse from Whispers, that epic. I've seen people pay like $40, $45 for the Minnie Mouse. Not Spooky Sight. What is it called? Sudden Scare. Sudden Scare with Donald, Goofy, and Mickey. That epic has sold for quite a bit for like $45, $50. So I mean, I've seen epics selling for $45, $50. Now, the epics in Fable right now that are really expensive are the ones like Aurora. The I think it's called something in court. I forgot off the top of my head, but that Aurora card is very strong right now, especially with the Eleanor combination. So that epic, especially given the fact that the packs are stupid expensive and Fabled. So I mean, I think Fabled is kind of like your blueprint of what's gonna happen to these epics. I think I'll put it this way: if the Fabled epics today are still not $100 and the booster box is $800 and the case is freaking 3K, 4K for a case, I think it's gonna take a while for them to hit $100. I'm not sure what it's gonna take for them to hit $100. I know the PSA 10s for certain epics have like I've seen some of them sell for like 250 or whatever, but I'm not sure. I think obviously it has to be like something like a Elsa epic. But I think right now a lot of the epics, their value are coming from the ones that are playable. Like if we're talking the Stitch epic from Winterspell, it's also alternate art, but it's also playable. I mean, the Grandmama Willow, like I've seen Aladdin from Whispers like $10 now because he's seen play from the Boost Boys. So I just really feel like the epics. I mean, look at the Winnie the Pooh from Attack of the Vine, specifically from Attack of the Vine and Wilds Unknown. Since the epics got more of a better pull rate, I think it's gonna be kind of hard for them to be $100, to be honest. But 40, 30, 50, that kind of seems more like a realistic floor for them right now. And then the playable ones, they're kind of like 15 to like 10, $20, somewhere around there. But yeah, that's kind of the way I see the epics right now for sure. But that's a good question. Lorcana Cheese, Jimmy Cricket Enchanted from Winter Spell is extremely undervalued. Oh, I think it meant Jimmy Cricket Epic from Winter Spell is extremely undervalued. When you consider that franchise, Pinocchio has no chances. It's the highest level card in that franchise other than promos. Jimmy Cricket got a Epic, but I don't know. Yeah, Epic, yeah. No, for sure. Because I think there was a legendary Pinocchio and Rainer Jafar. That's about it. We haven't really seen. I mean, I forgot what other card I was talking about. I was just talking about another card the other day, and I was like, man, this is the only card we have of this franchise. Can't remember what it was, but even something like Oswald, like the Oswald from the D23 collection, that is the only Oswald chase that we really have. I mean, I can't think of another promo. Oh, it was Gaston. We don't have a single Gaston. Actually, no, it wasn't. I don't know who I was talking about the other day, but there was like some card or whatever. I was like, man, this is the only one that we have of this IP. But yeah, I mean, Epic Jimmy Cricket, it's a cool card. I gave it to my mom. I pulled one. I gave it to my mom because she likes Jimmy Cricket a lot. So yeah, my mom has that Epic in her collection. My mom got a nice little collection, man. My mom, don't be playing with my mom's collection, man. My mom's got a nice little collection. She got a nice collection. I should show it. It's a little collection, but it's cool, man. She got some Beauty and the Beast. She got Mickey from Fable. She got Oswald D23 PSA 10. Yeah, my mom don't mess around. I got her hooked up. And even my dad, he hooked up with some. He got a PSA 10 or something. So yeah, he's yeah, we all got little something in this house or whatever. Um, Wes Anthony said, "Hey, what's up? What's up, man? If you guys have any questions, you guys are watching, let me know. I can just freestyle, just talk about some stuff that I just had on my mind, man. I've really been thinking about picking up the Syndrome Enchanted, but I just haven't done it, man. I want to pick it up. It's a nice Enchanted. I want to throw it in the Droids deck. I do have a deck right now that has the bots. I'm using like a bots Ruby deck, which is pretty cool. Show you guys real quick if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff. So we do have, some typical. Man, I don't know why some of my cards upside down. I guess it's the way I shuffle them or whatever. But nah, it's a cool little deck. Got Goliath in there, Angel for sure. Got the Violet Par. I don't know why my stuff upside down. But yeah, we do got some nice stuff going on in here. I got some Dash Par Epics in there. Syndrome Zebra. I need an Enchanted of Syndrome up in here, man. We need a Syndrome Enchanted. I think I have a Incredible Epic in here, but nah, man, I need to see that Syndrome. We got some more item removal, bro. This Donald Duck pretty nice. Look at that little 5-drop with some item removal. I don't know, but yeah, definitely that's some. Oh, here it is, the Incredible Epic. Look at that boy right there. Yes, sir. So I don't know. I kind of went with this build because I'm not trying to run Steel Amethyst. I don't even have Demona. I'm not trying to get Demona. I'm cool. I'm not trying to pay $40 for each legendary. I'm cool. I'll just run Dash and Red Alert. That's all. That's like literally. I think it's all Steel. I think the only Ruby is just literally like 3 cards. I think I have the Dash Par. Yeah, look, I got Red Alert, Dash Par, and I have the other Dash Par. I think that's literally the only Ruby cards I have in this deck, and the rest is Steel. So, but pretty cool though. I can't complain. Just picked up the Hades Iconic PSA 10 from GameStop today. Whoa. Let me see. Hold on. Just picked up the Hades Iconic PSA 10 from GameStop today. Have to pull the trigger because I feel like it'll be 100%, bro. Especially, bro. I don't know if he was here. I think he just got here. Was Anthony? But I was just talking about how like right now, bro, is definitely a good time to be looking at like those villain chase cards. Like, I don't care what it is, bro. Like, I don't care if it's even like a promo like this, like these glimmer foil promos, like the Queen glimmer foil. Like, this is a nice pickup, $5 for that. Like, you can mess around. Maleficent, $10. Like, bro, getting these villain cards that are this affordable, like, bro, Scars like $40. You can get all of these right here for good prices. Tamatoa, Namari, Mother Gothel, Jafar, Finders Keepers, like all of these villains. And there's more out there. I'm gonna make a whole video talking about villain chase cards, so don't even worry. But yeah, getting your villain, I mean, especially the big boy, the only villain iconic that we even have in the hobby right now. That's kind of like, bro, raw copy, especially $1,000. But you got PSA 10 there. You have, but bro, the first thing that I thought about when I saw those Hades gold cards, I'm like, man, people hated Hades when Whisper. Like, you guys remember? I know you guys. If you guys are watching, do you guys remember how people reacted when we first got Ariel and Hades announced, and including me, bro? I was someone who was like, man, what the heck, Hades and Ariel? I think it's just because of the fact we had Fabled with Mickey and Minnie, so we came off of that boat of Mickey and Minnie connecting sequential. You know, the art goes together, is connected, and we went from that to Ariel and Hades. So I mean, that kind of like came off a certain kind of way for some people. And I think now that time has passed, I don't think people even talk about that anymore. People ain't worried about that anymore. People love the Ariel. People love the Hades. I don't think we'll ever get to it. Like, bro, honestly, I think right now is the second best time to get Iconics. I think obviously the best time to get Iconics was before Wilds Unknown. But even right now, like, because Wilds Unknown had that time where Iconics were all through the roof, and we're back to where they kind of should be. I think right now is a really realistic time to be picking up Iconics for sure. So, congratulations to you, my friend, on getting that Hades PSA 10, because that's a really nice pickup right now, in my opinion, for sure. We, oh, we got a donation. I appreciate it. Oh, I don't want to mess up your name. I was struggling earlier. I'm gonna ace it right here. K Kyara, I think. I'm sorry if I messed up. Do you think all the epics will eventually get up to the price around where current enchanters are? Do you think all epics will eventually get up in price around where current enchanters are? I'm afraid not. I don't think. I'll put it this way: there's certain epics that do have the same price tag as certain enchanteds. Like, for example, if you're looking at Rise of the Floodborn enchanteds, you could probably mess around and find some enchanteds that are like 20, 30, $40. And I've seen epics sell for that price. So technically, it's happened before. We've seen this happen, and it could happen. I don't know if it'll consistently keep happening, especially with these newer sets. Like, I don't think we'll see like any Attack of Divine epics and enchanters even being remotely close. I'm not sure. I want to double check. I don't want to answer your question incorrectly. Do you think all epics will eventually get up in price to around? Oh, I get what you're saying now. Like, you're talking about in the future in the long. They could. I mean, they obviously they definitely could. I sorry, I was totally answering that question completely wrong at first. That's why I had to double check. You're talking about like in the future, like with some time, like you think eventually the way that enchanters are $100, whatever. Do we think? I think for sure, especially for Fabled. Like, I think right now, if Fabled, we're looking at epics that are $30, $40. Like Elsa from Fable's like a $30, $40 epic. There could be a day where it's $100, and it might take some time or whatever. It might take a couple years or whatever, but there could eventually be a time where the floor for those epics definitely take that next step, and the lower ones are like $20, $30, and then you have the higher end ones that are like $100. whatever the case is, right? Maybe your Aurora is $100, your Elsa's $100 on Fabled, maybe that Mickey Fabled Epic is $180, whatever the case is. So I do see, the way I kind of view epics is kind of like illustration rares in Pokemon a little. I think illustration rares in Pokemon, typically, in my eyes, I think they should be like $40 or less, unless it's a big illustration rare like Paldea Evolved Magikarp or something crazy. But I don't think illustration rares really have. And I know it's kind of a weird comparison, two different TCGs, but no, I think in general, I kind of treat epics in that same kind of way. So, especially if we see them get graded, I think that's gonna play a part too. Is what's gonna happen once we see these epics get graded as well. I don't know. So we're still literally less than a year in on epics. Epics came in Fabled, which is still we're not even a year in. It's a Fabled, still a new rarity. So we're gonna have to see. I think it's gonna be very interesting to see. But I definitely do think if you want to pay attention to epic cards and that rarity, definitely look at the Fabled epics and monitor those and pay attention to keep an eye on those, because those are the ones that really have like the blueprint of what's gonna happen to that rarity. Let's answer some more questions. I appreciate all the questions. I appreciate the donation. I appreciate every single one of you guys asking questions. And Lorcana Cheese. Ariel is the first card of first chapter. Hades is the first villain of the first chapter. They are cards 1 and 5 in Amber. So they are the first main hero and villain Lorcana. Ooh. That's some good insight. I didn't even know about that. That's fire. Shout out to Lorcana Cheese, man. Make sure you guys should go check out her channel. I know she made a couple of videos. Make sure you go check out her channel. What's Anthony said? There is a Hades on TCG Player with picks that looks pretty clean, but I just went ahead and grabbed the 10. No, for sure, man. You can't go wrong picking up a PSA 10 already, for sure. Congratulations on that pickup, man. That's a big pickup, for sure. What is our equivalent to the first edition Shiny Charizard? Iconics. Elsa, first chapter. Bro, I saw the Mickey first chapter PSA 10s, the Wayward Sorcerer, sold for like, bro, it sold for like 2K, 1.999, 2K first chapter PSA 10. Bro, I was telling people, hold on, let me just talk about this for a second. I remember telling, I don't know if I talked about it a whole lot, but I did say or call out that I did see a point in time, which is happening now, where these first chapter enchanteds are more expensive than the fabled because bro, there was a time where the fabled enchanteds were stupid expensive and the first chapter enchanteds were just, they're still catching up. They're still a little behind, right? Because Fable was brand new, the pops were super low. Now that we got more fabled enchanteds, now the pops have doubled, tripled, whatever. Now that there's a couple hundred copies of these cards in the pop reports, I'm seeing a lot of these PSA 10s from Fabled selling for less than $1,000. Like the Beast, Mulan, Jasmine, and some of these were selling for 1,000, or some like. Bro, I'm pretty sure Jasmine was like 1,000 in June for PSA 10. I understand like Winnie the Pooh and Mickey Mouse and Ariel, of course, are still doing extremely well in PSA 10s, but it feels like the first chapter enchanteds, they're gonna be more expensive, bro. And the crazy thing is, there's a lot more of them out there. Like the pops on first chapter enchanteds like 1,000 plus. That Mickey Mouse that just sold for 2K is more expensive than a lot of the first chapter enchanteds. Cruella Deville, Lilo and Stitch, Pongo, etc. I really thought a few months ago that the first chapter enchanteds, PSA 10s specifically, were going to have more value and we're going to cost more and we're going to start selling for more. And we're slowly starting to see that. Like, I'll put it this way, like that Mickey in first chapter is 2,000 on eBay, just sold for, and I seen the Steamboat Pilot sell for 2,200. So it's almost the same price as the Mickey in Fabled. So the first chapter is keeping up with the face. So And the first chapter is done. We're not getting any more first chapter at all. Like I highly doubt it. We get any more even booster packs or any of that. So if we get any more Fabled, even if it's a collection box or whatever, ah, let's see what happens with those singles. First chapter versus Fable. What do you guys think, man? Do you guys think first chapter is gonna outpace Fabled singles soon? 'Cause I think I could definitely see it coming. Let me answer more questions though. What's Anthony said? Oh, I already answered the Hades. Oh, the first Charizard answer that. Lord Kanachi says for epics, I think Mickey Mouse and Elsa, they are Pikachu and Charizard of Disney. So any low cost epics of those two characters will probably go up in value. I agree. I'll add one. I'll add one in there as well. I think Minnie Mouse too. I think maybe Minnie Mouse. I think Mickey, Minnie, Elsa. I think for sure, especially the epics that are in Fabled, Whispers, and Winterspell, that aren't as easy to hit as Wilds Unknown and Tag of Divine and Hyperia City. I think for sure. I know Elsa has an epic in Winterspell. I know Mickey has an epic in I know he has an epic in Winterspell and Fabled and Whispers. I think no, not Whispers. That's Minnie Mouse. Yeah, Sudden Scare. Yeah, I agree. Cause even Sudden Scare has Mickey, Goofy, and Donald. That one did pretty well last like in June. Not for sure. Will you ever open your Costco exclusive set? Already did. You're talking about the first chapter? I already opened it on my birthday. I got nothing, but I had a good time opening it though. Shout out to you. Shout out to Pop626. Hopefully you're doing well. The Maleficent Enchanted from Inklings is such a sick card, but probably my next pickup because it's cheap. Not 100, bro. Inklings has crazy good pickups in there. Like Peter Pan, Captain Hook, Jafar. I think even the Sorcerer's Hat. Like, you got a lot of good pickups into the Inklings. I think even in set 4, like Ursula's Return. I like Ursula's Return, man. Like, Ursula's Return, you have freaking cards like Minnie Mouse Enchanted. You have a Minnie Mouse Enchanted in Ursula's Return, and it's still like $100 or less for a Minnie Mouse Enchanted from Ursula's Return. That's a really good pickup. You can't argue with that. So, not for sure. Picking up Maleficent, that's a really solid pickup. You're probably looking at under $100 for that Enchanted. That's a really, really, really solid pickup in my opinion. Let's see what else we got. If you guys have any questions, anything you want me to cover or talk about, please let me know, and I will talk about it for sure. John Prodigy Knight says, first chapter cold foils are pretty neat. There's a couple stitches in that set that are undervalued. I gotta take a look at that. I gotta take a look. I know in Rainer Jafar, there's a Stitch Legendary that's pretty nice. The cold foil, the 626 Legendary Stitch is very nice, and I really do like that card. Very nice. I have a couple copies of that. What's up, the Bread Man one? Agree with the first chapter 100%. Bro, the first chapter for sure is definitely the move. With single, sealed, I don't care. Can't get enough of the first chapter, man. Like, I understand Fabled has the iconics and the first chapter doesn't, but you know what's crazy, bro? I've literally had comments of people telling me, like, oh, like, the first chapter is trash. I guess the first chapter is trash. Bro, that's just like, the set with Mickey, Maui, Elsa, Aladdin, Genie, Hades. Two Mickeys. You have Mickey and you have Mickey again. I guess that set is trash. First chapter is trash, ladies and gentlemen. Do not buy it. Just sell it all to me for MSRP. Let's see. Kyara said, just wanted to let you know how much I appreciate your content. Look forward to every video. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate the questions. Appreciate the donation earlier. Appreciate you even just watching and clicking, and even being here on the stream. That's all good. That's epic in itself, man. I really do appreciate every single one of y'all that come through here every video, because I didn't think I'd even be here. I never thought people would even. I didn't think people would even. Well, I made this channel out of pure fun, honestly. I honestly didn't expect it to get here. So the fact that we're even here, this is amazing. So I do appreciate you for sure, 100%. Because if you guys didn't watch, I'll probably still be uploading, but I probably will still be uploading. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still gonna keep uploading. So yeah, make sure you look forward to more videos for sure. I uploaded, but I think I was grinding today. I recorded like 3 videos today, so be on the lookout for those. Larcana Cheese, thank you for the questions. Every single about anything in the comments for sure. I would definitely. This is how I talk and connect with you guys. This is what I like to do right here for sure. Lorcana Cheese says, I think the value of sets 1 through 8 cards will go up when more people try to coconut. Oh, I still need to try to play coconut. Since the format includes all sets. Oh, I didn't know that. Cards that affect the damn, I can't read. See, I was terrible at popcorn reading in kindergarten, or not kindergarten, elementary. Cards that affect each player or all opponents will go up. All right, so I didn't know about coconut. I thought coconut was just core constructed the cards that are currently, but it's all cards. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that. Yeah, because I do have a couple people interested in playing Lorcana, and maybe we'll play for sure. Coconut, try it out. Let's see. John Prodigy Knight, Winnie the Pooh, Hungry Bear, Epic is a good pickup. Are you talking about the one from Winterspell? I agree. I'm pretty sure you are. That's a good pickup. I agree. I picked it up for like $10. I think that's a very fair pickup. Lorcana Cheese says, if that becomes Lorcana's commander type format, those cards will go up in value for the coconut meta. I think, is coconut meta still in beta? I mean, is the coconut game mode still in beta right now? Are they still testing it out, or is it like officially out now? I know I know there was a beta for it. What's up, Mr. Franchisee 13? He says, let's go, Ice. Larcana's going to continue to the moon. Nah, bro, that's... We're already at a crazy year this year. I don't even want to... I can't even fathom what 2027 is going to be a crazy year, bro. Crazy year. We're getting collection booster boxes. We're probably going to get a Rudy Alpha investment video talking about collection booster boxes, and more people are going to want... Bro, please, guys, hide these collection booster boxes from Rudy. Please, because he's... Great inside ice. I picked up some D100 Mickey's raw. Great card. Fantastic, bro. D100, man. Anytime I see that on my screen, I'm sorry. I'm gonna crack a smile. I ain't gonna lie, man. D100s. I don't care if it's even a Maleficent, bro, for $10. Please pick them up. I saw someone in the Discord today picked up 2 boxes for $200. $100 each. Huh? Is a thumbnail clickbait? If so, Elk, I was generally hype. What? What are you talking about? What's my title? What did I say? Well, I forgot. It's D23, the hype. I mean, the reaction. The Miguel card. Oh, I could talk about that right now, brother. Right now, brother. The Miguel card. All right, bro. I'm sorry. Good call out. Good call out, Breeze. We'll get into that right now, brother. So, this is my initial thought on. Let's combine the Miguel with the Hector, because the Hector from D23. No, I feel you. My bad. I was just. No, you're good, Breeze. I got you. So check this out. This is kind of like a weird take because it's not really like... I'm just going to get into it. We got Hector and Ruby, and we got Miguel and Amber. I was kind of thinking Miguel's ability is a little weird, but it is what it is. You have to have, some songs or... off the top of my head, I think you have to have something in your discard for him. Whatever. It's kind of a weird ability, but whatever. I think my initial reaction with the Miguel and Hector is seeing what's going to happen with the power line in Fable. Because the power line and the Malin Lee, they're all in Ruby. And they seem like they're going to pair together pretty well. I think depending on what cards come out in Hyperion City for Ruby, for this singing, because the Hector is like a singer 5, the Miguel is a potential singer as well, early drop singer as well. We have the early drop power line singer, then you have the shift target, then you have the mainland lead in Ruby with the sing for 3, quest for 3. You have the mainland lead. I think there is some potential with Amber, Ruby going into Hyperion City, but I want to see more cards. I want to see what's going to happen. I definitely want to test that out. I was kind of excited for this combination in Attack of the Divine. I kind of toyed with it a little bit. Kind of, it didn't really work for me. I was getting obliterated by green, yellow, and all that other good stuff. But I think if we get some more support with that Miguel overall, when I saw that card, that's the kind of artwork I was expecting. This is the kind of artwork that gives me the same feeling that Rainer Jafar gave me, that Shimmering Skies gave me. Like, there's not really no crazy gimmick. It's just the character in the universe that he's from. Artwork, I mean, he looks in this where he's supposed to be. Like, that's the thing with Wilds Unknown. You have a couple cards where you're like, look at Attack of the Vine, Best Buddies, the Woody and Buzz Lightyear, and then you got a friend of me. Like, I'm not feeling like that. You got a friend of me energy with that Miguel. So I do like. I'm excited for Hyperion City for sure, man, because I like what I'm seeing all throughout the meta, throughout the collectability, throughout the news that we just got this weekend. Like, we got these crazy. Like, I was just talking about. Bro, I can't believe I was excited for, a Pegasus. Like, Pegasus is fire. Don't get me wrong. Like, bro, we got excited over Pegasus, over Mulan, but now we're getting Syndrome. We're getting Gaston. We're getting Be Prepared Scar with that DLC foiling. So, that Miguel card, I'm excited to see the potential that we're going to have with that kind of style. Same thing with the Hector. These brand new prize, championship prize. The thing I want to say as well, because Lorcana Cheese, and I believe it was Lorcana Cheese told me in the Discord, made a great point. I'm really hoping that the LGSs around me. Actually, we got to figure out, because I know the collection booster boxes is going to be through LGS, through Ravensburger, and through Disney, the theme parks or whatever. Bro, if none of your LGSs are seeing anyone coming through and playing Lorcana in person, is that going to affect how much they get? Like, if they're not getting any players coming through and playing the game, are they just not going to want to get any collection booster boxes? I don't know. That's going to be something. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys think that's going to really matter? But shout out to Breeze for the asking me about the Miguel card for sure. Because he said, hit up Ravensburger because I thought that card was real and was about to pull it out my wallet. No, it is real. The Miguel card is real, man. That's a real card that they got out there. It got revealed this weekend for sure. What is your opinion on the Double Sword Genie? I think that. Okay, so there's people out there who. So the whole thing with first chapter, right? You have EN01 versus EN02. That's something that's going to help that case for EN01. Like, if you're talking about the first wave and all that stuff, I think the Double Sword Genie is something that is going to help that side of that argument if people want to have more value for. I think that's the one thing that I do think about the Genie card, the Double Sword Genie, is that people that own, like, cases or whatever of first chapter from Wave 1, they're gonna be able to say, like, hey man, like, this is the this is the one with the Double Sword Era Genie. You know what I mean? We've seen a couple people pay a premium for PSA 10s of that card. I think that's all that's gonna matter. Like, it's all gonna come down to how much are we really gonna value that Double Sword Era for a PSA 10 for that single. Because if there's not a crazy demand for the premium of that era. That kind of happened with, like, it's happening kind of right now with Peter Pan. Because the Peter Pan from Into the Inklings has an era, but how much do people want to pay for that era, for that Peter Pan, the text era? I think this is kind of like a weird kind of case. I think overall, if you enjoy, I think it's a cool era. I think the double sword era is a really cool era. I think it's something that a lot of people would want to have for sure. But I'm not sure how it's gonna play in the long run, to be honest with you. So I think it's a cool era. I think it's gonna, be interesting to see how it plays out with people who are buying, first chapter, first wave boxes and stuff like that. And who knows? Are people gonna want first chapter, first wave boxes specifically for that? I don't know. So that's definitely something to think about for sure. Good question. I appreciate the comment. Do you have a double sword era genie based in reality? Because that's a very cool card to have for sure, 100%. If collection booster boxes, if MSRP 400, they will be over 1K real quick. Oh, 100%, bro. Like how much do you guys? We got like 20 people in the comments right now. I mean, in the live right now. How much do you guys think, for example, that Maleficent serialized card is gonna be like raw? Because or even PSA 10s, like, how much do you guys think these serialized chases are going to be? Because the iconics are, we're looking at $1,000 raw for an iconic. If these serialized chase cards are $2,000 raw, whoa, 100K? 40K? Whoa, I mean, I guess. Let me see, hold on. Those 23 serialized will be 20 to 30K raw. They could be, honestly. Bro, if that's the case, if they're 20 to 30K raw out the gate, that box has to be like, bro, let's put it in this way. Like, people in Pokemon, like, Evolving Skies is like $1,000, whatever, because the Moonbreon, bro. The collection booster box gonna have a way bigger chase than Evolving Skies then. If that serialized card is 20K raw, why would we even want Evolving Skies even? Like, bro, we're talking about Moonbreon or Rayquaza versus a serialized 23 card out of 23. In theory, that collection booster box should probably be worth as much as Evolving Skies or more. Should be 1,000, 2,000 for a collection booster box off the rip, out the gate. So people saying Calvin 40K, John 100K. At PSA 10, they probably will be, bro. PSA 10 of these serialized cards could be, but I don't even know, bro. I guess that's a lot of money, man. And these are Disney characters. There is a lot of demand. There is that possibility, but let's just see, man. 1 of 23. 100K for PSA 10. A Mickey Mouse 1 of 23 would probably. I think 100K sounds right for like Mickey Mouse, Elsa, crazy characters like that. Hold on. Let me ask you guys a question since we're on this topic. So if we're talking 100K for 1 out of 23, what about the Hades World Championship 1 out of 8? 1 out of 8. How much do you guys think that card is going to be raw? There's probably not even going to be a consistent, like a clear number. There's only 8 of them. Like, it's probably going to be on private sales. It might not even be a public sale for that card. Like, Hades 1 out of 8. How much is that going to be? We've already seen the Mickey Mouse that's out of 500 sell for 40K graded. I don't even want to think about how much that Hades is going to be, man. Someone said 300K for Hades. Probably 250, 200. Bro, we just saw Aladdin, Whole New World, PSA 10, sell for 100,000 Canadian best offer. I think it was like 70K US, something crazy. And that's they're bro. If people are paying 100K for that, 70K for that, man. I can see. Let's see. Dr. Mike, in 10 years, all these epics will be 200, 300 if Lorcana reaches 10% of what Lurk. That's a good way to see it. I agree. There might be a while before 23. There might be a while before. What? There might be a while before at 23 get ripped. There might be only 5 to 10 each for a long time. That's true, especially if, because bro, some people out there they're just not gonna open these boxes. There's some people out there that are not gonna open. That's a good point to make. That all of these collection booster boxes, I mean, just because it's 23 of them doesn't mean they're all getting ripped open and all getting pulled. I think it'll be really interesting to see if what if one of these collection booster boxes they come out with, they give us a one of one, a 1 out of 1 in the collection booster box in one of these sets. That'd be crazy. Drago368 says big money coming. Lorcana won't be able to handle it with such a low pop numbers. Bro, the pop numbers, bro. I got 2 cases of Arcades Island for like 400 something a piece, like 450 a piece, just because of how good the set is and how low the pops on those enchantments are. 5, 6, 7, 8, bro. Even set 3 and set 4, a lot of those enchantments have super low pops. Even Into the Inklings, I think Into the Inklings enchantments even have lower pops. Cause the thing is, bro, nobody was grading those cards. Like everyone's grading iconics, everyone's grading. Like think about the most graded cards. We're talking the first chapter Elsa. You're talking, maybe promos, but not really the enchanteds like from the early sets. So yeah, I mean if that big money comes in, man, there's not a whole lot out there. If I get some CVBs, I'm keeping them sealed. Not for sure, bro. Ripping these CVBs, bro. Like I know some people are gonna want to do it, but if we're talking the retail is gonna be like $400 or something crazy like that, if those boxes are $1,000 on the secondary market, like think about this: nobody is ripping Fabled at $800 a box. I mean, I haven't really seen any. I mean, let me know. Are you opening Fable at $800 a booster box? Because answer's probably not. Lorcan and Cheese says we are assuming value of cards based on all 23 copies being found. If lots remain sealed, value will go up. If there are only maybe 10 or so that are found for a while. No, I agree 100%. Because there's no guarantee that we're going to even see all of them hit the market. That's a fact for sure. The Breadman 1 says, Ice, you stacking Raw, PSA 9, or PSA 10 long term? Iconics and Enchanteds. That's a good question. I kind of have a lot of everything. I have a good amount of Raw. I actually have cards that I do want to get graded. I actually have them right here. So I do buy like raw cards. Like I got multiple copies of this Set Champ Mirabelle. I think it's a nice card. I just enjoy it. I like it a lot. I think it's a clean card. This card generally grades pretty well. So I think this is a nice card to buy and grade for sure. If you are into that kind of stuff, if you like Encanto, if you like Shimmering Skies, so this is a nice long term for me because it's a Set Champ promo. I mean, something like this, like if you're talking long term, like something like this is pretty perfect right here. Like this is a Stitch Set Champ promo. Like I bought this for $750 like a couple months ago. Definitely is a long term hold, but you don't have to do nothing like that, bro. You can literally just go like bro. My favorite pickups are stuff like this. Like you can go and get something like this, raw copy, $10. Doesn't have to be a $750 card, bro. Even the other day, I just bought this, or the other week, like a couple weeks ago, $100. PSA 9 of this. Go and get one. It's like $100. Gen Con Mickey. But going back to the cards that I'm thinking about getting graded, man, like Mirabelle, Set Champ promo. This is the kind of stuff that I think is worth grading for sure. Maybe not right now. Like I'm not looking to grade this stuff today. Next week, I'm definitely waiting for PSA to relax and chillax and get back to where they used to be, kind of. But yeah, once grading chills out a little bit, I'm definitely gonna look to grade stuff like this. Whole new world. I think honestly, bro, this right here is one of the best cards to stack. Like you're talking about ice, you stacking raw, bro. If I'm stacking anything, stacking raw copies of this for sure, man. You can stack raw copies of this later when PSA backlog is cleared up. Get these graded, get multiple copies in the PSA 10. Fantastic idea, fantastic card, fantastic character. It's a promo. That makes a whole lot of sense. You can even pick up a couple copies of this set champ Tinkerbell. Like, bro, I understand the Mirabelle, right? Mirabelle and Kanto, not my favorite, whatever. Bro, I'm talking a whole new world. Like Aladdin, Jasmine. Like, I'm talking Tinkerbell right here. Tinkerbell set champ promo with a high gem rate. You could probably pick up a couple of these, get them graded, get a 10. Bro, I'm talking even stuff like this that I bought a while ago. Like this Corella de Vil looks clean. A Fabled Enchanted. You know, you can even just buy some stuff that you just like, see if it's clean, and get it graded, man. Like this Whispers in the Well, Baloo, bought it, think it looks clean, could probably get a 10 maybe. Like, that's the kind of stuff that I'm doing. Woody, really nice gem rate, really nice card to buy and grade it. Has a nice gem rate, set champ promo, good character. These Donald Duck promos, Rapunzel promos, definitely look clean. Definitely look like some cards that I can get graded. So stuff like that, man. Like I'm just like, look, this is a Donald Duck promo. Nice character, nice promos. The Epcot promo, Rapunzel. I just I stick to what I like. Stuff that I think that makes sense. Like, bro, all this stuff right here makes sense in a certain way, right? We're talking about a Fabled Enchanted. We're talking about Winter Spell set champ promo. We're talking about fantastic promo. We're talking big characters. Like, a lot of stuff has to make sense for me to want to hold it, want to buy it, etc. So, you can even go and get stuff like this, a promo like this for under $100. So, whatever it is, man, PSA 9. I picked up a PSA 9 before. I don't know where it's at. But I have a PSA 9 Mirabelle set champ. I bought it for $30. It doesn't even matter, man. It can even be freaking. I saw someone in Discord talking about they invested in this card. You can get a PSA 10 Grandma Matala enchant. Yeah, shout out to Kiara, bro, on GameStop, right there. Like if you like, bro, even sticking with that Moana theme, man, like, you can still go get Tamatoa under $150. Beautiful card. Like, look at the colors on this card, man. Happy as a clam. Happy as a clam. Fire. So, I don't know, guys. There's a whole lot of good stuff out there. Definitely keep an eye on what you like. If you guys have any more questions, man, let me know for sure. Cause to answer your question again, the breaded man. This is like my most recent pickup right here. Spent $250 on this one. Seems fair. Bro, I remember this car like in June was selling for like 7. I need to make a video just talking about June prices compared to today. I've seen this in June for like $700. It sold for $700. Somebody bought this for $700 in June, and then I turned around and bought one in August for $250. So that's like definitely the kind of stuff that I look out for. What's good, the breaded man? I appreciate the 5, man. I appreciate the love, man, for sure. Hopefully, I was able to answer your question, broke it down, gave you a nice response, man. Hopefully, whew. Lord Con and Cheese came in with a banger. She said, I picked up Tiana Enchanted from Azurite Sea. Princess card, under $100 still. The only Enchanted from Tiana. I look for cards like this. A character's first Enchanted. Bro, you know what I love to call those? Those are my rookie cards. I love those rookie cards as well. So you can, let me pull out my Tiana now, man. Tiana deserves her flowers for sure. Shout out to my wife. She's the one that picked up this graded guard. She was like, I think the orange one looks good. And she's right. The orange definitely complements that foiling going on for sure. So yeah, Tiana. I think bro, GameStop has this PSA 10 for 280, 290, like 300 around that. Great pickup. I agree. Tiana's rookie card, her first enchanted, definitely the kind of stuff to look out for. This is potentially a top chase card in set 6. I know the Tigger's up there for sure, but nah, yeah, that's definitely good potential right there. Tiana, I agree 100%. The same art of Tiana card is the same artist of that Tiana card is the same artist for Cinderella set 2. Ooh, didn't know that. That makes sense because these cards are both stunning. This, especially in person, this is a very stunning card. Like, this card is very beautiful in person. So, picking up, it doesn't have to be a PSA 10, man. Just go get the raw copy. Bro, raw copy, like she said, like Lakana said, it's like $80. GameStop has this as well. GameStop has a very nice deal for this Mickey. This Mickey, I know it's not a crazy Mickey. It kind of gives me the same energy as this, like this right here, this Gen Con Mickey Mouse right here. No foiling, no crazy texturing, but these are still classic promos for the mouse. And GameStop still has this Mickey Mouse PSA 10 League promo, one of the first promos that came out. Bro, this is like early Lorcana days. $130 on GameStop today. Makes sense to me. I personally bought this at $70. $70. Not a bad. I think $70 was fair. I think even 130, 140 is fair for this. It's not an easy card to grade. This card came out with the Hey Hey and the Yzma. It's a nice card, man. Even this one, if you want to find that one, I talked about that one already, but shout out to what's good, Ed Wheel Don. Let's go a row kill in the Discord. Let's go. Up early in the UK. It's 5:15 a.m. Shout out to you, man, showing up 5:15 a.m. What time is it right here? It's 9:18 where I'm at. All the way across the world, man. Shout out to you from San Diego to London, or UK, London. I probably sounded I sounded wrong right there. I probably said the wrong thing right there, but yeah, from San Diego to the UK. Yes, sir. Uh, I think honestly, I appreciate every single one of you guys coming through, but my phone is at 9. I can go on for a little bit. Phone's at 9%. If you guys have any last questions, I am gonna wrap this live up pretty soon. Cause my phone is dying. I need to do a better job of having. I need to get I have a little MacBook, but I need to figure out how to stream off that. I don't even know if I can do that, to be honest, but yeah. Let me know if you guys have any questions for sure. Kyle would definitely answer them before I get out of here. I do have a couple more videos coming up. Gonna train you up on duels and get you to Vegas DLC. Let's go, man. I need to see Vegas again, man. Go see Fernando Mendoza. Then you go see Fernando Mendoza and Kirk Cousins. No, I'm just kidding, bro. Nah, but for sure, I appreciate that. I think I sent you my name for Duels Inc. If you guys want to play me in Duels Inc., definitely let me know. I know Lord Con and Cheese hit me up. If you guys want to hit me up for my Duels Inc., my Discord is linked in the description below. Definitely check it out and message me if you want to play for sure. We will get to it. No, 100%, bro. We will for sure. I have a couple decks. I've been practicing with the bots on expert and they are working me. But I give the bots like the green, yellow, aggro, Eleanor, Pocahontas, all that stuff. So I'm trying to find a way to beat that. Have you ever spoken about those MJ cards behind you? I think I might have briefly. So if you guys want to I'll give you a better look. So basically, I'm not going to take it down. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. So basically, oh look here, I drew. Look at it. Hold on. I'll show you guys this too, since I painted this. So if you guys know Encanto has the bird. I painted this with my wife. Nothing crazy. I'm not an artist whatsoever. We just did it for fun. But yeah, the bird from Encanto. If you guys like that. But so basically this right here is like a family gift. So these were cards that my older brother had from a long time ago. And for my dad's birthday, they got them in this frame. And they gave it to my dad. And then my dad gave it to me. So basically, they're just Jordan. I honestly don't know too much about them. I should research and just know what they are and stuff. But I don't know. For my whole life, this has just been like my dad's cards. My dad's Jordan cards. So he gave them to me, and I still have them. They're like really cool. They're like a card of each year that he played for the Bulls. Very cool. I'm glad. Thanks for asking about that. No one's really asked about that. So yeah, it's a little insight of that. That is that's that, man. Those Jordan cards are near and dear to my heart. They're not going anywhere because they're my dad's and they're mine. So yeah, that's kind of how I got those. You guys, I don't really do sport. I used to do sports cards when I was like really little. Like this is funny to think about. I remember me and my dad were hunting for. We were going to Walmart after Walmart looking for packs because we were chasing a RG3 rookie card. I know. We were chasing a Robert Griffin III rookie card when he was drafted to the Redskins. So I mean that's like one of the early memories, like an early memory I have of um, sports cards. But I don't know what I always thought Pokemon was just. I always just had more interest in Pokemon cards when I was younger, like X, Y, Black and White era, full arts. So I mean, I kind of just put the sports cards to the side and just stuck with Pokemon. But yeah, I did do sports cards a little bit when I was younger for a little bit. But I know my dad has a whole bunch of sports cards. But yeah, that's basically the story behind those Jordan cards in the background. They are legendary for sure. Pop says, thanks, really dope story. Thanks for sharing. My big bro has some too. There you go. My dad used to collect like the figures too, like the I forgot what they were like the brand or the maker, but like they were like the basketball figures, like the I don't know, it was like a specific brand or whatever it was called, but I used to collect those too. It was nice, man. 2000. I came up in the early 2000s, man. I'm a 2000s baby, early 2000s. So we came up with stuff like that, I guess. But all right, my phone is dying. Oh, hold on, a couple more before my phone dies. I don't care. Hold on. The Breadman one says Jordan was the GOAT. Great story from Dad. You'll have that for life and pass it down. No, 100%, man. That's what cards are about, man. This is like this stuff right here behind me. That's definitely what cards are about, and that honestly is a big reason why I'm here in Disney. Like, this is the kind of stuff. Like, I'm a girl dad, man. I mean, translating Pokemon to a girl, it doesn't always happen. But for Disney, man, that's a way to a little to a young. If you're a girl dad, you already know, man. You already know, like, the magic is there for the kids, 100% for sure. So, um, yeah, I definitely want to pass down all this stuff down like this. A lot of this, like everything I'm doing is basically for her or whoever. What I only have one baby right now, but hey, could that could change for sure, 100%. Could even, yeah, so that was a big reason why I also transitioned from Pokemon to Disney Lorcana as well, as a parent looking out for the young ones. That is, hey man, girl dads, we gotta stick together, man. This is a good club to be in. So shout out to the Breadman one, shout out to all the dads out there, shout out to all the moms out there, shout out to all the parents out there. Why I hold my singles. My 10-year-old daughter plays with my, and that's the thing, man. Like, I haven't gotten to a point where like I can connect with my daughter yet because she's still super young, so she's still way too little. But when she gets bigger, man, gets old enough, She's gonna open those booster packs, and she's gonna love even the commons, the uncommons. Like I already know. Like I want to teach the game. Like this is, I'm excited, man. It's just definitely exciting things to look forward to with when it comes to that kind of stuff right there, man. Cause she might look at some Pokemon cards and be like, "Man, Dad, what is this? Who is that? What is that?" You know what I mean? Versus you know, just the other day I went to Hobby Lobby. Bro, we picked this up for me and my wife. Bro, look at this Ravensburger puzzle. This is nice, man. Look at that. Very, very, very nice. It was like $12. Like it was on sale. She picked it up for me and the wife to do. So yeah, just little stuff like that, man. Let me see. Let me read these comments because I know you guys are saying some good stuff. I want to read it. Why I hold single is my 10-year-old daughter. Yep. My 7-year-old just started. There you go. I think that's definitely what this is about, man. Just being able to do this with the family as a whole. That's like, cause bro, even my mom likes this stuff. Like, bro, like my mom wouldn't give no, she wouldn't care nothing about no Pokemon cards. You know what I mean? Like, everyone in the family likes Disney pretty much. So, they all recognize it all. Their faces when they hit good, when they hit goods is no better feeling. There you have it. Yeah, I get. I've seen a lot of videos online, and I bet I've been looking forward to that for sure. 10-year-old daughter got top 500 at season 1 in Bremerton DLC. I was 12. Excuse me. That's something to be proud of right there. I'm hoping the same thing happens to me. I hope my daughter run laps around me or is better than me, bro. I honestly, for me, I play the game, but I'm not the strongest player. You know, I play a little casual. Hopefully, my daughter comes through and she's the one in the house getting the getting everything won. She's the one bringing the playmats in. She's the one bringing the set champ promos. I'd be all for it. I'd be proud of her for sure. That's definitely something to be fun. That's definitely something to have fun with for sure. Lorcana has more girls than women playing this card game than any other TCG. Just based on that alone, popularity will continue to increase. Yeah, like, oh shoot, sorry, I accidentally flipped my camera. I was trying to check my phone battery, make sure I'm not gonna die. The phone's on, oh, I want to say that. Oh, well, but you get what I'm saying. I don't want my phone to turn off, but bro, that's something like what One Piece is not gonna have. I don't think One Piece has anywhere remotely close to the children pull or the female pull. Like, who wants to have a manga? I'm not trying to be negative or anything because I think every TCG has its own fan base or whatever. But like, I'm not trying to have a One Piece card with a female on there for my daughter or the kids or so because some of those One Piece cards look crazy. So I mean, it's not really too friendly for that. So I mean, having a Disney that's obviously friendly for everything and everyone definitely is going to open the door a lot more for sure. So I do agree. And I do see a lot more women playing as well and more interested as well. Speaking as a woman, it's the best environment I've ever played in for TCG, and I played Magic for years. How's the smell difference? Is there a crazy smell? I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I don't know anything about Magic, honestly. Riftbound. I'm aware of the TCGs, but I just never been a part of them. To be honest, is the smell? How's the smell difference, man? Dynasty Sound finally home from work and just put on my D23 boxes in my Lorcana collection. It looks so beautiful. There you have it. I've seen they're going down. Like I know the MSRP is 100, bro. I think if they get to 150 for, I don't know if you're talking about the new D23 boxes, but if you're talking about the new D23 boxes, bro, congrats. I think I'm definitely on the eye for those. If they get to 140, 150, it's probably a good time to scoop some up. I got two for. Oh, I think he was telling me about this yesterday or something. Maybe I don't know if that's the case, but I think he was telling me yesterday. If yeah, the new ones, yeah, no, for sure, that's a good pickup. I'm trying to swap one box for the print. There you go, man. Have one of each. Yes. Oh, yeah. You did tell me about this yesterday. I do remember, man. I'm glad you came through and you were able to pick those up. That's a good pickup, man. 150 is a good price. I'm pretty sure a lot of people out there will be happy to pay 150 for those. To be honest, I would. Will Lorcana always be an animated base card, or will there other or the other? Are you talking about like their Disney Channel stuff? Like that'd be crazy. I don't even know if I want to see that. Do I want to see Dog with a blog in Lorcana and and Jesse in Lorcana and Good Luck Charlie in Lorcana? I don't know if that's what you're asking, but or are you talking about the real life movies, like the real life? Like imagine if we get The Rock enchanted, The Rock Maui enchanted. Y'all want to see that with his hair and his bodysuit on the enchanted? That'd be crazy. I can still go and get more. They have more, he said, for about 100 each. That's fire. I'm definitely gonna be looking at those for sure. Seeing if they continue to trend downwards. Because if they continue to trend downwards, it's at Disney. I can still go more. They have about 100 left over each. Oh snap! There you go. I'm planning to get the Beauty and the Beast curation collection at the same point. Do you know the story of? Oh snap! Do you know the story of Howard Shore, the lyricist of The Little Mermaid? Really important to learn about him. Really good documentaries about Howard Shore. Or sorry, not Howard Shore. Howard Ashman. I haven't seen that. I'm definitely not this. I know they just did like a crazy nice little event for the D23 event, like with all the princess. That was pretty cool seeing all the. I'm pretty sure you guys. I'm sure it's everywhere on that on Instagram where I was on, seeing all the princess characters singing in real life. So I mean, seeing a documentary behind the what was it? The lyricist of the Little Mermaid. Oh, bro, shout out to you. You told me earlier that the same artist from Tiana was Ballroom Sensei. I didn't even know that. Shout out to a lot of shout out to Lorcana Cheese, man. She's coming through with the insight for sure. Seems like they printed a lot this time of these boxes. Nah, probably for sure, yeah. My phone's at 2%. I do have to go right now. Um, just mean like other IPs that Disney owns. Oh, okay, okay, like so Simpsons, Star Wars, etc. Oh well, Disney cards just be Disney and Pixar movie based. I think we could. I think I heard like Joey Miscruge talking about something like this where they had something with magic with Marvel, and they didn't. I forgot what it was. So I'm not gonna repeat it, but it was something that happened over there with the magic and Marvel stuff, which makes people kind of think they're opening the door for Marvel to come into Lorcana. So I think there is a possibility of maybe Marvel coming through. I have no idea realistically. I know Star Wars has their own TCG going on, so I don't know if we'll see Star Wars in Lorcana, but that'd be interesting. That would be interesting. I know Kingdom Hearts would probably have a possibility coming in here as well. I know there's the game Kingdom Hearts 4 coming out, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see Kingdom. And I know they're low key teasing us with Kingdom Hearts. I think Kingdom Hearts especially because if you look at Attack of the Vine, there is like some teasers of like low key. Hold on, I think I was looking at the other day. Oh no, it's not the angel. But those are cards from a set I was looking at. I'm like, man, it even has Kingdom Heart character in the background of this card. Like, they're definitely hinting at the fact that Kingdom Hearts could come to Lorcana, especially in Attack of the Vine. Like the Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse Enchanted. Like, there's just multiple cards that has that kind of hint in the background. So I could definitely see at least that happening. Lorcana Cheese. Without Howard Asham, we would probably wouldn't have the Disney we have today. Beauty and the Beast is dedicated to him in the credits. Damn, that's nice. I'm gonna have to go check that out. I appreciate every single one of you guys coming through in here. My phone is at 1%. I do have to go. I appreciate all the comments, all the love, just being in here. Even if you didn't comment, if you're just watching, just viewing, I appreciate you. I will catch you guys in the next one. Much love, peace, and you guys have